till the day you fucking die! Bomb you! Bomb you! Bomb you! Bomb you! Kill you! Kill you! Kill you! Call the feds on me, you fucking liar!
For those of you who don't know, this is Daniel Larson, a self-proclaimed songwriter, singer, and TikTok celebrity who somehow managed to stay relevant for about 4 years. Unfortunately, this relevancy was in part due to the controversy that Daniel Larson went through. Now, I've covered this controversy recently on my channel. Well, not so recently. It's been a year, maybe 2 years. But with that being said, I've covered Daniel Larson's previous controversy about 3, maybe 4 times from everything that he's went through. Those videos will be in the description, but for those of you who don't want to watch those videos, I will be recapping everything that has happened so far. Daniel Larson was neglected at a very young age by his parents and forced to move in with his grandma. Things went very well with his grandma for many years, but unfortunately, she eventually passed away. This left Daniel Larson on his own. Daniel Larson has autism among other mental disabilities, making him incapable to support himself and live on his own. This being said, he had caretakers. I don't have a lot of information on these caretakers, but it's pretty clear life was a bit chaotic and unusual for Daniel Larson. I don't have an exact specific age, but around 20 to 23, Daniel Larson got a hold of TikTok. He made a TikTok account and posted videos which soon went viral. These videos likely went viral to people making fun of Daniel Larson because of the chaotic ways that he acts and the spontaneous erratic behavior performed in these videos. Now, obviously this isn't right, but the internet is the internet, and it happened the way it did. I remember in the early days leaving nice comments on Daniel Larson's videos because I felt for the guy, He obviously had a mental disability and was being made fun of for just the way he acted. And, I felt bad. But unfortunately, I didn't feel bad for long. I soon noticed that on his TikTok account, his liked videos were public. This is very uncommon, and so I got curious. I clicked on his liked videos and soon found out that almost every single liked video he had was full of little kids. Because of his mental disabilities, this could definitely be seen as him getting along better with little kids, or I don't know, something like that. But it definitely got me curious, and I looked further into Daniel Larson after finding out this information. After doing some more research, I noticed there was a couple other individuals speaking on this. After looking at posts from these individuals, I found a video of Daniel Larson essentially confessing to having CP on his computer. Now, obviously, this doesn't mean much. Knowing he is mentally disturbed, he could have easily been manipulated into giving a false confession for something that he simply didn't do. After doing some more digging, I found his Instagram account. This Instagram account was his Instagram account, as there were videos posted that were never seen anywhere else online but this Instagram account from and of Daniel Larson. After clicking on the following list of this account, I noticed that Daniel Larson was following hundreds of little girls. Now, I was definitely losing faith, but I didn't want to believe that this was the guy I was supporting. So I dug even deeper and came across a Pinterest account confirmed to be his that was full of some very, very disturbing things. Hundreds of little girls, little girl clothing, tween girl clothing, kids fashion, kids outfits, and much, much, much more disturbing posts and folders that I'm not even allowed to say on YouTube. Now, Daniel Larson admitted this account was his, and his excuse was, the media blew it out of proportion. Well, I saw it with my own 2 eyes and can confirm the media definitely did not blow it out of proportion. That is really the main gist of what you need to know about Daniel Larson. but there is a lot more information on the videos I posted previously. Again, those are in the description if you want more information on Daniel Larson's past. But that is essentially the basic recap of what you need to know about Daniel Larson. So now, with that being said, let's get into the current situation that Daniel Larson is going through.
In the past, Daniel was allegedly regularly beating his wheelchair-bound mother, grandma, and his only friend Bob. He pleasured himself to countless children, or so he said. He filmed them in public. He scammed people. He caused property damages. And now I know I said I wouldn't be biased at the start of this video, but I changed my mind, and I honestly am never going to defend anything Daniel Larson does till the day I die. So, with that being said, Daniel Larson has been arrested a few times by the local police department in the cities he's usually in, but this time he was arrested by the FBI. No, I'm not kidding, and no, it wasn't just some small charge. It was a pretty severe charge. Now, I know you're wondering what he said or did, or if it's public or online. Well, it may or may not be directly linked to the very first clip shown in this video. He made that video in regards to his fan base, and I'm just gonna let you listen to that video again along with many other threats he's made, and maybe you could see for yourself as for why he might be getting charged by the FBI.
I will fucking murder you! I will fucking murder you, bitch! I will bomb your house! Till the day you fucking die! Bomb you! Bomb you! Bomb you! Bomb you!
The FBI can go ahead and press legal charges on me. I will just kill their ass. I need to find a fucking gun.
I sent a message to the fucking feds. You fucking don't listen to me. I will fucking kill you too.
I am done, and I will not stop until the White House is blown up.
Yeah, not a great look. And by the way, that video goes on for another 13 minutes and 25 seconds. So if you want to see the rest of that, go to that guy's video. There were more threats. There were tweets in that video. Daniel Larson was definitely on the FBI's radar for a minute, I would guess. But anyways, Daniel was arrested in Colorado, and he is now facing, I believe, 7 charges, as you could see in this screenshot here. There is 6 charges of threatened use of explosives and 1 charge of interstate communications of threats, which is basically any communication containing any threat to kidnap any person or any threat to injure another person, which is what I think he got the charge for. As you could see in the many threats that he made in the video I just showed you. But as you could see in the penalty section of this screenshot, Daniel is facing up to 10 years in prison per charge of threatened use of explosives and up to 5 years for the charge of interstate communication of threats, which adds up to a total of 65 years in prison. Now, as you also can see in the screenshot, like I said, he can receive up to 65 years of imprisonment. But as you can see on each of the 7 charges, there is either a $250,000 fine or 10 years of imprisonment, or both. So, he could be having to pay millions of dollars in fines and also imprisonment. And then as you can see, the final option would be 3 years of supervised release per charge, which is, in all his charges, a minimum of 21 years in prison under supervised release, which is where, the FBI would be watching every, single little thing that you do for 21 years. So, and that seems like that's best case scenario here. So it's really, really not looking good for Daniel Larson right now. Now, I wasn't sure if this was something where they were just, the FBI was just throwing charges at Daniel Larson to try and scare him out of continuing these threats and everything. But after doing some more research, I found that this is just simply not the case. Not only did the FBI throw one charge at him, they threw 7 charges at him. Not to mention, these types of cases, threatened use of explosives, have a very, very, very high, near 100% conviction rate. Not to mention, this case is pretty clear-cut. There is some extremely hard evidence against Daniel Larson here. So I honestly think that, you know, he's going to be getting put in prison for this. You know, I don't think this is just, you know, like in Daniel's words, the media blowing it out of proportion. This is definitely not that. So I don't know, we might not be, you know, seeing content from him ever again, which in my opinion is actually a good thing. I think that Daniel Larson should be off of the internet for good. Now, Daniel Larson's only hope is, you know, he has a pretty bad mental state. You know, he has disabilities and he could plead insanity or something like that. I honestly just don't know a ton of information on how that all works, but my guess is, you know, he won't be getting put in prison with serial killers and people like that. I think he'll probably likely be getting put in prison with other people like him in similar situations with, you know, probably similar charges or something like that. But, you know, nobody really knows for sure, to be honest. This is really all the information we have. You know, I can confirm he is in custody right now, as you can see in this screenshot above. If you see any screenshots of this exact thing saying that he's not in custody, there's a lot of fake screenshots out there where people are using inspect element to make it look like he got out of prison somehow. But no, he is definitely in prison, in custody right now. I don't know when he faces trial. There's no information on that or anything. So I don't think there's any, you know, getting out of this for Daniel. And if he does get the 21 years of supervised release, or whatever it is, I don't think the assault and the property damage and the threats and everything he does and has been doing for years is gonna fly, you know. And if he does do that stuff under supervised release, they could throw even more at him, you know, double his sentence. He could be put, you know, in prison for life. I really don't think if he gets supervised release, he's all of a sudden gonna have super perfect, you know, self-control or anything like that. All right, well, that about wraps it up. Please subscribe if you want to see more exclusive court videos and updates on this current situation. Please comment down below exactly what you want to see, and like the video if you liked, so I can know to make more content like this. Thank you all so much for watching.